Today I have installation to replace this unit. So this unit is not functioning properly. A couple problem, venting problem, blower problem, and again the aging. So client decided to just want to replace it. So before we start, I'm going to just walk you through what we will be doing. So this is the gas furnace, and here is my planer. So we're going to be unscrewing all this and taking all of this off, and then I'm just going to pull it off now. It's not really working. So we're going to try to strap this planer up to the joist, there, to make sure it's hold firm, so that we don't want it to fall off. Because if you take this off and without no strap, if you take this the gas furnace off without no strapping it, there's a chance that the weight may pull down and the evaporator coil here, everything may collapse. So you don't want that. So we're gonna have to strap it. Then we're gonna have to shut off our gas valve, shut off valve there, and then disconnect all of this. And also here's my electrical. Okay, here's my electrical. So we're gonna have to disconnect the electrical from the gas furnace. Next, we will have to disconnect our low voltage wiring, including thermostat wiring, and then detach also the return. Okay, detach the return line. This is my return line trunk. Okay, this is my return line trunk. So we're gonna have to detach it. Though there's very narrow how we can be able to move to the back to be able to remove other screws. So we're gonna have to try as much what we do, and we'll definitely keep you going. So please stay tuned, and please subscribe to HVAC Mechanical System. Subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Okay, just want to show you that you still have to turn off the electrical. So you can see here it says furnace, which is 8. So now locating it, you see that this is my 8. In fact, it's number here, so you just have to turn it off. So furnace is turned off. I want to keep you up to this so far. So you can see the gas line is disconnected, my electrical is disconnected, even my this is humidifier is disconnected, low voltage thermostat wire and low voltage to my AC is all disconnected. You can see my return air here, planer is taken out. Also we'll take some screws out here and from this angle here, but we have a little challenge. You can see access to the back is very small, so we're gonna have to wiggle ourselves and try to go in there and pull this unit out. So I just want to update you that we have taken a lot of component out. Again, I earlier mentioned on my previous video, if you don't know the wiring, please take a picture, because you have couple wires and they have to be hooked up to the new furnaces. So you have to follow the procedure to make sure it is done properly. Okay, so again, if you have any question, put it down below and we can answer. Thank you. Just want to show to you the old unit. So it's taken out. As you can see, this is 75,000 BTU, the older one. You can see. So I'm going to show you the new unit. So here is my new unit. So this is Weather King, a brand of Rheem, and this is 70,000 BTU with 96% efficiency. Just want to let you know. So you can see this is my new Weather King, which is a brand of Rheem furnace. So I will be taking it in for installation. So I will walk you through. Thank you. Okay, just want to show to you that the old furnace is taken away. You can see the space here. So we're bringing in the new one to this place. So, but before I do that, I'm going to take off my filter rack. I'll take off this filter rack and install it on the new one. So I'm going to tell you how to put in the filter rack to the new one. I will show it to you. Thank you. Just want to say it again. This furnace could be multi-position installed, so it could be side flow or downward flow. So today we are doing the side flow, and in the side flow you can either put your return, either return here or on the other side of the furnace, which is here. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm lying down the furnace. You can see that my return, I'm going to put it here. The manufacturer has specified don't go below this mark. There's a mark there and there's another mark here. So there are two marks. Okay, so I'm going to say one here and one here. So if you go way this way, so you're going to the heat exchanger, the manufacturer does not want you to put your return boot. This is going to be my return. Okay, you want it this way. Don't go to this way. So I'm going to install my return, and you see what I'm doing. Okay, so I have put in the filter rack. You can see the filter rack is in here now. You can see clearly. So this is where your filter is going to be. And also cover the bottom part. The bottom part, like I said, this is a multi-installation, so that could happen. So I'm going to just flip the unit standing so you see better. Okay, so you can see how the unit is going to be when standing, and you can see the other side of the unit. So I'm going to bring it, move this unit to, so I'm going to bring it to the furnace here. So my return is going to come in here, and then my supply is going to be here. Also, when I do this, I also want to make sure my evaporator coil is clean, which I have done. So you can see it's clean. So it's all secure. So we're going to put it back in. And thank you. I just want to keep you up to date, so you can see my planner, supply planner is all hooked up. Which is okay. So using escalate and C drive to put it in, and then we're going to hook up this return. And after that, the gas line. This is my gas line, so it's going to go through this place and then to this gas valve, and then after which we will test for gas leak. And then the vent, this is my return, and this is my supply. So we're just going to use this one, which is still up to code. Then we'll come in here and use the white one for the supply. That is code compliance. Okay, so we're going to do that and then hook up our low voltage and the main 120 volts, and then connect our thermostat and the AC up back to the unit. And then after that we'll fire the unit. But so please, if you have watched it thus far, please subscribe to HVAC Mechanical Systems. Okay, thanks. Okay, so just want to display, show how venting should be done properly. They weren't up to code, as if you are as a gas technician. You have to do all up to code. So I have water heater here, and I have the furnace is here. So this is my intake, and these two are exhaust. These two are exhaust for water heater and the furnace. So they not meet the code. So okay, so just want to explain here that my gas line is done and tested, no leak. My ventings are done. Okay, and here is my drain. Drain is done. So, and my low voltage and then 120 volt is all connected. So I'm going to fire this unit, and we'll see here. Okay, so turn on Yeah, vent motor comes on. Vent motor comes on. Again, I replace a new air filter here, so which is okay. So this is a new air filter in here. So vent motor comes on. We're waiting for spark. Okay, so I got a spark, and there is my flame. Here is my flame. You can see my flame. So I have flame, so I'm waiting for my blower motor to come in, and once the blower motor come in, I'm going to check my high limit, I'm going to check my roller switch, and I'm going to check some pressures and see temperatures, see my return and my discharge temperature, and I'm going to compare it with the nameplate. Okay, so I'm going to compare it as it's written by the manufacturer, so I'm going to have to check all of that to make sure my furnace is really firing and is burning properly to meet the manufacturer standard. So I want to appreciate you for staying up to this time, and then if you have any question, please put it in. If you have any question, please put it in. We will answer questions that is being put in. So I want to thank you. Thank you for watching.